Hi there, and welcome to today's video on Agile Mindset. The objectives of this video is to first answer what is an Agile mindset, and then I'll also delve deeper into the Agile mindset versus bureaucratic mindset, 4 key values of an Agile mindset, the 12 principles of Agile, adopting the Agile Way, and key indicators your team has an Agile mindset. So let's go ahead and begin. So what is an Agile mindset? That's why you're here. Well, Agile is a mindset, a set of beliefs, principles, or a way of thinking. An Agile mindset is about creating and responding to change in uncertain and turbulent environments. It's about thinking through how you can understand what's going on in the environment, identify what uncertainty you're facing, and figure out how to adapt as you go along. Essentially, a mindset is a culture that you implement with the incentive to accept or adopt the cultural norms. If you want to truly implement Agile, it has to become a part of your company's culture. Practitioners are thus said to have an Agile mindset when they are preoccupied and sometimes obsessed with innovating and delivering steadily more customer value, with getting work done in small, self-organizing teams, and with collaborating together in an interactive network. Such organizations have been shown to have the capacity to adapt rapidly to a quickly shifting marketplace. So what's the difference between an Agile mindset and a bureaucratic mindset? By contrast, many of you have probably seen the managers in traditional run organizations. They're often said to have a bureaucratic mindset when they're primarily preoccupied with making money for the company and its shareholders, when they're organizing work according to rules, roles, and criteria that they determine, and when they're operating the organization as a top-down hierarchy with multiple layers and divisions. The bureaucracy that ensures from that kind of mindset often finds it hard to adapt to a world in massive, rapid change. So the two different kinds of mindsets exert a powerful influence on the behavior of their respective organizations and can be seen as having the de facto force of organizational laws. As you can see on this slide, the goal of an Agile mindset is the law of the customer. You're obsessed with delivering steadily more value to the customer, while in a traditional bureaucratic mindset, it's the law of the stakeholder. The primary focus on the goal is making money up for the firm and maximizing the shareholder value. In the Agile mindset, how the work gets done is the law of small teams, a presumption that all work is carried out by small self-organizing teams working in short cycles and focusing on delivering value to the customers. When in a bureaucratic mindset, it's a law of the bureaucrat, a presumption that the individuals report to bosses who define the roles and rules of work and performance criteria. In an Agile mindset, the organizational structure is a law of a network. The presumption is that the firm operates as an interacting network of teams. But in a bureaucratic mindset, the law is of hierarchy. The presumption is that the organization operates as a top-down hierarchy with multiple layers and divisions. It's not that those with a bureaucratic mindset don't care about the customer. It's just that they are generally focused more on making money for the company and its shareholders. Nor do they ever use teams. It's that in a bureaucracy, self-organizing teams are the exception, not the rule. Nor is operating as a network unknown in bureaucracy, but it's just that maintaining the pyramid of layers and divisions is seen as more important. A bureaucratic mindset, when shared by tens of thousands of staff, tend to create a radically different and less adaptive kind of organization that one person is to those of an Agile mindset. The 4 key values of the Agile mindset. Although Agile's working originated in the world of software development, an Agile mindset can be applied in nearly any context or situation, and at its heart there are 4 key values. First, the individual and interactions, that is over processes and tools. Second, the working software, and that's over comprehensive documentation. Third is customer collaboration, and that's over contract negotiations. And 4 is responding to change over following a plan. There are 12 principles of Agile, and those who are invested in Agile need to follow them. The highest priority is satisfying the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. Second is welcoming change requirements even late in the development. Agile processes harness change for the customer's competitive advantage. Third, deliver working software frequently from a couple of weeks to a couple of months with a preference to shorter timescales. 4, business people and developers must work together daily throughout the project. 5th, build projects around motivated individuals. Give them the environment and support they need and trust them to get the job done. 6th, the most efficient and effective method of conveying information to and within a development team is a face-to-face conversation. 7, working software is the primary measure of progress. 8, agile processes promote sustainable development. The sponsors, developers, and users should be able to maintain a constant pace indefinitely. 9, continuous attention to technical excellence and good design enhances agility. 10, simplicity. The art of maximizing the amount of work not done is essential. 11, the best architecture, requirements, and designs emerge from self-organizing teams. And lastly, 12, at regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective and then tunes and adjusts behavior accordingly. These are all outlined in the Agile Manifesto, and if you're unfamiliar with the Agile Manifesto, you can watch a brief video of my channel discussing it. I'll add the link in the description to this video. Adapting the Agile Way. Adapting the Agile way of working means taking into consideration all the different elements that go into it. This is the best representation of an Agile onion that's shown on this slide, and it shows the combination of the tangible and intangible. First, you have the tools and processes, which is inside the practices, which is inside the principles, which is inside the values, which is all encompassing by the mindset. The less visible is the mindset, but it's the most powerful. So there are some key indicators that your team has adopted the Agile mindset. They look at failure as a learning opportunity. One of the main concepts of Agile is that your work product evolves, improves, and develops as time goes on. This means when a sprint fails, this simply means that there are more improvements to be made. Teams welcome different perspectives and diversity of thought. The reason why you want a cross-functional team made up of senior developers and other experts is because you want them to have intense daily Scrum meeting discussions and self-manage. If they're all coders, then all they'll do is know how to code. Putting in QA testers, analysts, and other experts can produce wonderful results and add value to everything in the project. People are having fun. Well, the definition of fun can be subjective, but it's easy to measure and observe. When energy is high, people are motivated, and they spend time with each other even outside the Scrum or the office because they're actually having fun with each other. If you choose a good team, the learning experience should also give them a lot to be happy about. The work pace is sustainable. The Scrum burn down chart is a great way to see if the pace you've set for the sprints is right for the team. Late turnovers and unfinished items are indicators that the pace is too fast or there are just too many items. Early finishes means that the pace is too slow or the people are capable of more and are not challenged. The sustainable pace keeps people on their toes but at a healthy stress level. The team members can accept change and adapt quickly. It's easy to spot the members who are going to have trouble keeping an agile mindset. These are the people who don't like changes or can't handle evolving conditions well. The team is brutally transparent. The agile mindset calls for team members to be transparent with their work, including failures. When a member is struggling, they have to admit it. Mistakes should be brought up and in the daily scrums to lessons learned and avoid in the future. This ties in with the earlier indicator that failures are simply learning opportunities. People want and need to collaborate and communicate. Scrum Masters are simply facilitators. The members who have an agile mindset have the urge to interact with the team and self-manage. The team is aware when you're using anti-patterns. An anti-pattern is an ineffective but common solution to a problem that keeps cropping up. A team with an agile mindset is aware when they're leaning towards the anti-pattern and actively tries to solve the problem differently. And knowledge sharing is done willingly and freely. A truly agile team wants everybody equipped to deal with problems and tasks. This is why knowledge sharing is a great indicator that the agile mindset is alive and well in the team. So in summary, by working in an agile way, people are more able to focus on a continuous way of improvement and respond to a brief flexibly. Rather than relying on a fixed way of working with a limited number of decision makers, Agile empowers teams to work quickly and make decisions in a more democratic way. With egos put aside, teams can challenge one another and test and learn in a safer environment without concerns for hierarchy or senior decision makers. Everyone is a decision maker who can contribute value to the project at different stages. Developing an agile mindset is essential, and once mastered, you can quickly tie these into the values and principles of Agile. But the next stage is to actually put Agile working into practice. If you like this video on the Agile mindset, go ahead and smash the like button. And if you want to see more videos on Agile, Lean, and project management, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I upload a couple of them every week. Thanks.